My sister punched my husband in the face after he jokingly said, "Get back in the kitchen" to her during an argument. The other day, I invited my sister over to have dinner with my husband and I. We don't do this very often because of our busy lives, but after what took place the other day, I'm not sure we will ever willingly have dinner together again. She came over while I was cooking a pot roast, and my husband, who loves to play bartender, was making some amazing Hugo spritz for us to drink. Dinner was taking quite some time to cook, but we were all having a good time and were a little tipsy from the drinks, so the mood was joyful and we were cracking a lot of jokes. Inevitably so, the conversation led to the results of the current election, and my sister was extremely shocked to find out that my husband voted red. She couldn't get past his reasonings for it, because he is usually very liberal in his views, so she didn't understand why he would abandon his stance during this election. At this point, she was being quite serious, and actually getting a little upset over everything he was saying, but my husband was still joking around and not reading the shift of mood in my sister very well. My husband then said to her, "Get back in the kitchen, cat lady," and chuckled right because he said that in full irony, and was joking, but my sister walked up to him and punched him straight in the face. He was taken aback and she rocked him hard enough to have him lose his balance. He jerked back and nearly knocked the pot roast off the stovetop. My jaw dropped to the floor and I was left completely speechless, and so was my husband. He didn't say a single word to her but walked away to go check on himself in the bathroom. I looked at my sister and asked her if she realized that he was joking, to which she asked me how I could stand living with such a close-minded piece of poop. I told her that my husband and I had a few disagreements over this last election about what we believed, but ultimately, we both agreed to disagree and respected one another's different views. My sister just shook her head, put her jacket on and thanked me for inviting her, but said that